Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the SCL. I am unfortunately alone today, but we are still going to have just as much fun as we normally have. I am your lovely host, DJ TJ. Unfortunately, Foof could not make it. Obviously, Bepik is not here, and so they passed the crown to me to carry us into this next game. And we have an absolute it is win or go home. We are here in the final week of the regular season, and we have FSU Gold and Montevallo fighting for that 6th seed in Group 2, a group that's been fairly inconsistent in the middle. We have Cumberland topping that group as of right now. FSU still has to finish out their season tonight. USC has finished their season at 5-2, so they'll probably stay in the 3 seed. Alabama's 3-3. I know me and Bepik have clowned on them enough, so I won't even touch on that. And then LA Tech is also 3-3. So 1 through 5 it makes perfect sense, and it's very straightforward. And we will talk more about the state of the SEL as we speak. But without further ado, we're not going to waste any more time. Let's hop directly into game 1. They're fighting for their lives, and it starts right now. See kickoff go fairly even. FSU Gold, a team that I do not have a lot of experience with, but if they are anything like their 18 counterparts, I'm very excited to see. But cannot sleep on the side of Montevallo, as they might find an open net here, but will not. It's a great save from Storm. You see Lego try and lead his boys over. Not going to be able to do much in that moist decal, though. Ghoul going to try and maybe find something over Kuno, but will not. So far, back and forth, but looking good on the side of Montevallo. That is a team with maybe a little more experience. I think they had a pretty rough season last time around the SEL, but they're looking for their playoff berth, their LCQ berth, I should say. And FSU Gold, again, we will definitely talk about the history of these teams between the games, but both having similar histories as now. FSU looking awkward. That's 2 players missed. Kuno, left side. It's going to bounce off. And K2, he won't get it either. Ghoul gets credited with the save. Counterattack. Robo not going to find it. Storm's up next. Faking one. Won't find this one, though. Lego rips it over one. Backboard. Maybe going for a double. That's a massive touch from Robo, though. And now Ghoul, massive touch as well. Backboard, but Lego's there. One thing in production that we were joking about was these teams being 1-5. I think this is the first time all season that we've had losing record teams show up on broadcast. But the talent is here. The SEL runs deep, and these programs especially run deep. Is that one, that double commit, though, looking a little unfortunate. It might be a goal. Center net. Safe for Lego, though. Storm trying to turn on that, but he won't. Ghoul's going to have enough time to get there. Storm backwards beating Kuno. Another bump comes out. It's a little messy, but back to the main point. These teams extremely talented. That FSU Rocket League program trying to show their depth today. I'm sure Fries and Luigi and the boys are coaching them up, trying to help they can get 2 teams in the playoffs this year, but will have to be one heck of a wonder run, and it starts with you winning this game or else your season is simply done. Massive demo midfield. See Storm possibly find a teammate. Will, that's not for a touch. Kuno using the ceiling, gets a double touch. A lot of mechanical plays coming out from Montevallo, and a fake as well, but good 50 from FSU. Storm. It's got plenty of boost and plenty of time. No musty. Oh, wait a minute. It actually does. Almost pre-jumped that one. See Lego. He's awkward. Oh, it's in the back of the net. FSU strikes first. Find ourselves halfway through. 240 to be exact. And it's unfortunate from Lego, but if you're Ghoul, you'll take it. Just dead center, takes a bounce, rolls in, and you can only imagine the pressure that is on these teams with knowing that your entire season is here on the line. But so far, playing good. Teams are fairly consistent. Maybe a few dull commits here and there, but you never know what to expect out of these 1-5 rosters. But the talent, showing strong so far. FSU, that's Ghoul again, getting a chance, but not enough boost to follow. Storm trying to dunk one, but now Montevallo could get a counterattack, but will be denied by Robo. Robo getting one middle. Ghoul's going to send one to the top. This is a shot. It's 3 players miss. it's chaos in front of the net here. See Lego trying to rip this one out. He does get one to wall. Storm, though, with 100 boost. Actually not going to get this. He's going to backflip under it. Robo gonna try and also stay under this ball. Now, soft touch, maybe can get one more. Does dunk one, does there a teammate there? Cool, he does get beat and bumps his teammate. It's a 3v1. If Lego can try and get a 50, he will, but NK's not ready for the shot and doesn't get the boost. Now, Storm, counterattack. He's gonna maybe find Ghoul. Does get past off a teammate. Left corner, FSU goal. Just like that, just when the pressure was slowly starting to flip, Storms of Bruin finds that left side. So far, game one, so good if you're an FSU fan. Not a whole lot of complaints, pretty solid play. Maybe a few double commits when Montevallo started finding their rhythm, but then the counterattack, I mean, not really too much to complain about. But now there's another 3v1 here. Maybe they find the net! Oh no! Montevallo with their first real opportunity of the series and will not convert. But wait a minute, the attack's not over just yet. NK2, maybe he's gonna get middle. Can he find a teammate? No, his teammate's gonna look for a bump instead. Now Lego, last man back. Gonna try and get a pinch off the backboard. We're gonna fake jump and maybe spook him just a little bit. Storm going for net. Is Ghoul ready for it? No. Third goal will not come through, but the pressure's still developing. And there's a shot on net. Kuno can't get it. FSU finds their third. If there's one thing you can count on this team to do, they know how to score. If you look at their stats this year, FSU has 51 goals scored in the span of 6 games, and Montevallo sits at 32. So a massive switch up there. But playing their part, playing well offensively. And Montevallo got to change something quick in this last minute, and maybe it starts with this. That's 3 players of FSU are all over the place. Lego low tap, but his teammate double committed with him, and they're not going to convert again. Montevallo cracking under the pressure just a little bit. With 50 seconds left, there's still a lot of time. NK not going to read that one. Lego gonna opt for the airplay, but that's cool with plenty of boost. He might dunk a player here. He dunks 2. Will he find a pass? No, he will not, but he does find an awkward Montevallo defender. But wait a minute, NK does force Storm just to bang it up. NK might find a teammate, does go middle. Lego's got a chance to shoot, but once again, Montevallo won't find it. Storm does get past one, though, with 30 seconds left. You can just feel it just creeping up, and it's another FSU goal. FSU goal from Ghoul, his second, leading the way. Leading the way for FSU. A pretty light game so far. I don't want to chalk it up just yet. Don't want to cast a curse, some crazy comeback, but I believe it is pretty safe to say that FSU in the driver's seat for the rest of this one. And with that kickoff, actually, wait a minute. Let's give Lego a chance here. No flip reset. Opts for the pass instead. Does get the dunk, but that's a critical 10 seconds wasted. And now I don't believe NK is going to get much. He will not. So now we can pretty much chalk this game up. FSU dominant to start, and they've had a rough history of games. Obviously only picking up 1 win this year, and now they find themselves literally backs against the SCL Great Wall, and it just simply doesn't look like it matters. And from what I saw, it looked like that these teams are pretty even ranked, so I am a little shocked to see that the game is kind of, you know, kind of easy for FSU, and they look good. Breaking down shots right there, FSU had 6, and Montevallo had 5. So, you know, there's not a whole lot on the stat side that is just severely in favor of FSU. Even looking at field domination, Montevallo actually had more field domination than FSU. They had 56% ball or field domination and 57% ball possession for the game. And they just simply couldn't convert. They had good opportunities. They're almost outdoing FSU in all these places, in boost usage, in their average boost, and in bumps, touches. I mean, you're looking down the board, you would think Montevallo would be the team up 4-0, but unfortunately, they just couldn't put it together. But they had good opportunities. It's something to build off of. I know Montevallo's production team is in here, so they do have a little bit of a fan base cheering them on back at home. And, I mean, hey, I'm sure these players are ready to go. We're currently waiting on the match timer, but meanwhile, while that is going on, to all the new viewers who just came in here, welcome to week 4 of the SEL. It has been absolute madness, something that we will talk about after this series, looking at playoffs and looking at the LCQ if you didn't catch Bepic's episode. But you're looking at this episode, and this one, a heater. So far, 1-0 FSU is a best of 5. One more game for match point. Let's see how game 2 plays out. Even kickoff does end up going sky high. We see 3 50s in a row. Wait a minute, Robo's got a chance. It's a double commit. That's almost a goal. NK's awkward. It's wide open. Nobody's there. FSU gonna keep the dagger in right now. 5 straight for them. NK just caught awkward off that bounce. And also, shout out Robo. I'm not sure if Stream can see that. That's a Last Dinosaurs album cover as his profile picture. Just want to shout that out. It's a DJ TJ solo cast. We got to talk a little bit about music. It's in the name. See what Robo can do here. Does find a demo. Will not find a clear, though. Kuno put the pressure on, getting a demo. Wait a minute. It's another open opportunity. Lego to Kuno. Dead center. 1-1. Looking strong, looking confident. This is what Montevallo needs. They finally find their first goal of the series, and it only takes them 20 seconds to do so. Now, granted, they do give up a goal before then, but nonetheless, not bad. I see Kuno literally has a fan account in chat. Hopefully, they're going to be cheering loud for him because they're going to need it after going down a game early. FSU, though, the pressure isn't as suffocating as it was. Oh, wait a minute. That's a massive pinch downfield. Wait a minute. Montevallo's going to take a lead. Kuno finds his second 2-for-2 off the full court pinch. I mean, how about that? Shoot or shoot, right? Good on him. 45 miles an hour bouncing down the middle of the line. And Montevallo finds their first lead, and it's still so early in this game. Still 4 minutes left, and FSU probably not too worried after their performance last game. But Montevallo finally starting to make some adjustments. They're starting to play a little smarter, and they're looking a little more dangerous. But FSU, don't count them out just yet. That's Storm faking out one. Almost 50 in another. Cool. Soft touch, air dribble. Maybe a dunk. Will not find it. Kuno. Not much he's going to be able to do. And now Montevallo find themselves awkward. And that right there is what's going to make the difference in this game, too, is how are they going to come out of defense? What's the confidence looking like? What's the placement of the clears? And so far, they look so patient as that shot goes on net, but that shot was rushed, a little weak, and now that's a massive dunk from Robo, who's actually going to stay on this here, and Lego just trying to rip it out, but we'll find Ghoul instead. It's going to come straight down, and there's an FSU player in the scene. There's nobody there. Storm does fake one. That's a ballsy play from him, but it'll fall through. Kuno trying to find Lego. Won't find that one, though. Lego, maybe back down to NK. NK with the pre-jump. Montevallo looking like a different team already. Wait a minute, FSU not done just yet. Ghoul trying to find the top of the net. Will not. He'll find Kuno's wheels. Robo, though, that shot won't be slotted. Robo, though, keeping it in play. Kuno first on. FSU's second man starting to lag a little bit back. And NK2, he won't find it. What a save. But wait a minute, is it done yet? There's not a single Montevallo offensive player in sight. Where did he go? Would have been a massive change of pace, but it doesn't fall. But wait a minute. Kuno won't find it. That'll be his third goal, but still going to be searching. Storm will find a dunk and 14 boost. Actually, we'll find over a second player. It's an open net, but Robo's going to take a 50. Lego not getting the touch he wanted. It'll be a pass for Ghoul to 6. That's on net. Kuno's not ready. We're tied. Just let that one sit for a second. How about that? FSU, they look so coordinated. They are so together right now. I don't know the word, but when you're at this point of the season, week 4, the last week of the regular season, your last games, everything is on the line. Other than maybe 4 or 5 total teams, every single team has something major to play for today. Almost every 1 seed is up for debate, other than the group with GSU and UTK after UTK's unfortunate loss to UNCC. But that group kind of straightforward other than that. Or sorry, they are not straightforward other than that, as everything is just an absolute mess. And again, we will talk about that in a second. But so far, blows being exchanged back and forth between the two teams of Montevallo and FSU Gold. Lego trying to find some space, but wait a minute. NK2 is supposed to be third man there, but he's awkward, and that's a missed shot. That's a missed shot as well. Is there a third? No, Storm's not going to get there quick enough. Now NK counterattack. He won't find it. That's cool. Finding the top of the net. Backboard as well, but Kuno ready for it. Storm still on, though, with a minute 30 left. We'll rip that one away, though. Lego. No boost, just takes a good 50. Cool. He's been looking for this air dribble all day, making that play off the next wall. Does actually find it. Almost finds a bump. It's a good dodge from Kuno, and now slowly we find ourselves in crunch time. We would love ourselves a good game 5 on the first game of week 4, just when the chaos can't get any crazier. Uh-oh, wait a minute. There's chaos in front of the net here, and there's 3 Montevallo players, but nobody shoots. But wait a minute, NK Does have enough, and a ceiling flip. NK, backboard, double! 3-2! NK2. I was gonna say maybe finding his second goal is gonna be a little clever play, but actually that's his first. That's his first of the series, I believe, and massive for him to get that one. It's a crazy one at that, finding that flip off the ceiling, and FSU gonna have to fight a little bit harder to try and push this to 2-0. But we'll see. There's a chance here. Ghoul, not a lot of boost, but got a lot of placement in between two. And Storm passing to Robo. Massive play from NK2. 40 seconds left. NK looking for a dagger. Maybe it's Kuno finding the backboard. Lego finding the corner. Not quite. Storm flicking one, trying to find Ghoul, who has to dodge a demo, and with no boost, he can't play it. Storm stays on. Kuno, massive touch. That's an awkward pass. Receive NK. He will tap it up, but he's going to give it to Robo, who might try and find a teammate. Met by Lego, but Lego passes it back to him. It's getting dangerous for Montevallo, but that's a big clear. And a massive touch from NK2 as well. He's not going to find his second. Lego won't find it. Robo gets the bump and then lands back in the ball. And now counterattacks on for FSU. Cool. Not enough boost to follow, though. And Kuno, that's valuable seconds wasted. FSU, they can feel the series lead slipping away. And with that ball going downfield, wait a minute. Kuno keeps it up. Still gets a bump. Maybe it is over. It is! That touch will not find the sky, and Montevallo evens up the series. 1-1. And it's a pretty confident one at that. Kuno, 2 for 4 with 3 saves, leading the way. A 600-point game for him. Robo trying to replicate that, but only finds 1 for 2 in a 500-point game. So FSU kind of struggling with finding some more ball touches that game, with finding more possession. They looked a little more stressed out. But, I mean, so far, so good. I mean, hey, it's been exhilarating, and we still have the rest of this best of 5 to go. Nobody finds match point in the first 2 games, and you love to see that, because now we get game 4, at least. And we're here for content, even when I'm solo casting. So hopefully my voice won't die at the end of this. But looking at stats for that series, the last game, when FSU won 4-0, Montevallo dominated the stat sheet, other than goals, obviously. But this time, it is dead even down the middle. Field domination, ball possession, boost consumption. It is almost an exact 50-50 split on everything. But FSU has speed of play and boost. And they had a few opportunities, had a few demos, but that second man or third man's got to be ready to go. FSU, though, ready to try and take it back. As again, seasons are on the line tonight. Loser goes home. Winner takes the bottom seed in the LCQ. And now FSU going to try and regain some momentum. Or Montevallo going to try and keep playing off it. They will find each other, but we'll also find Ghoul, and that's not a Montevallo player, and that's not the Montevallo net that's in danger right now. Another touch off a backboard, but Kuno there. Storm, third man back. Does not get the clear, though. Lego's got a wide open net if he decides to shoot it. No! Lego bricks it. Wait for my drum roll there. Lego trying to rip this one downfield. Robo, sorry, production just gave me the absolute sigh of disapproval there for that one. Kuno trying to find some approval in this pass, though. Lego won't be able to find it, but it's a great touch nonetheless. But now Storm flipping it. But nobody there from FSU. There's not a lot of boost for them. NK, though, he does find boost. Cool now. Does find plenty of time off the wall. Just going to end up having to rip this one away. There we go. Getting dunked. NK's awkward here, and that's not the touch he was looking for, but he's still got a chance. Might get a ceiling flip, does not. 2 players from FSU go. Now Lego going to rip this one down. Now Kuno, sky high, dropping it down low. It's another miss from Lego. NK2 trying to keep the pressure. That's 2 valuable opportunities for Montevallo, but wait a minute, Kuno! He somehow finds that one off an FSU player's, or I don't even know what it was off. Let's actually see this here. I want to say it went off an FSU player's hood. It did! It was a pinch the other way. It's an own goal for FSU. Well, 2 things you hate to see on this broadcast is DJ TJ trying to solo pun, and that own goal. Unfortunate. See Storm. Maybe we'll find some room, but that's an awkward touch. He does still find Robo, but Robo very quickly uses the wall. FSU, normally a team that was playing a little more mechanical, finding each other like passes like this, but they're not as ready. And now Lego, once again, finding the offensive path, still searching for that elusive goal. We definitely know he can find the backboard. NK, not going to find this one. Storm will find it though, and that's a big challenge from Robo. Wide open, Storm, awkward, Ghoul. It's not a dunk, what a save from Lego. Storm though, gonna try and put it back on. It's not in, no double touch. Robo, wide open net, what a piece. The pressure from FSU relentless, and it finally finds its end with a goal. And the massive one at that. Try and get momentum back after Montevallo kind of had the scoring spree, but FSU right back on it. Lego does get that touch. Ghoul not expecting that. 3 minutes left in game 3. Still a very long series. Team still adapting, and you can see it. Players getting faster. Players looking more confident, and that's a great play pass, too, for Ghoul, but someone's got to be there, and it's not his teammate. It's Kuno. Looking for that left corner, but will be met with Storm instead on the left wall. Robo actually gets beat here, and Kuno, I'm not sure if he was trying to pass there, but MK2 gets a demo, and that net was wide open, but still, the pressure from Montevallo still building. Way different than game 1, but this right here, that's game 1 FSU, fighting each other downfield, but obviously find their lives being traded as well. And wait a minute, that shot's on net, and Storm, not a lot of boost, but enough to make the save. Will get the corner boost as well, but will not get the 50. Is there a player for Montevallo? Lego's late to it. Storm, wave dash, maybe looking for a flick. Will find it. Open net. It's Storm. He pushes it over. NK, he gets it. Massive save. Kuno, counterattack. Will Ghoul get there? Kuno, dunk. Yes, he will. Massive play. As we almost see the lead switch. Go. NK. Kuno, he is the one who finally gets it from Montevallo. 2 players miss. FSU on their back foot once again. MK2 trying to find a teammate, but uh-oh, that's a massive play. Lego with not a lot of boost, but does find it. That's not the touch he was looking for, though. And that dunk from Robo not going to fall. That dunk won't fall for Storm either. That's the 3rd man going up. Ghoul, the aggressor, trying to find him, and now counterattack. NK2 and Storm still searching for a dagger, as we've now gone a whole minute 30 with no goal of any kind. And we find ourselves in a very similar spot to game 2. And in this last week of SEL, it's all about the clutch gene, as Montevallo had it last game, will not have it just yet. Still a minute left to play, but Kuno trying to show off, not going to find the ceiling flip. Reset, though. Now NK2, he might find a reset here. Yes, he will. NK, flip, corner. What a save from Ghoul. So I'm trying to rip it downfield, or rip it away from the middle of the field, I should say. Does find that, but still finds Montevallo players. And uh-oh, Robo, big miss. Kuno puts one on net, but it's weak. Lego, it goes net, backboard. Nobody jumps. Nobody saves. NK2 scores. It's just awkward for FSU. They just don't look like the same team right now. And NK just finding the open opportunity. 2 players jump. No players hit. And now 40 seconds left. FSU, they take game 1 confidently. 4-0. And they lose by a goal. In the last game, and wait a minute, they got an open net to maybe tie this one up. Kuno's there first. That double commit in the midfield cost them that possession. And wait a minute, that miss from Storm might cost them a goal. Kuno can't get a demo, though, and now Ghoul. That's a massive touch from NK that might lead to a goal, but Kuno will not find the dagger. Now Storm, big 50, but NK already there. It's a weak shot, though. Robo and Guna, or sorry, not Goon. Oh, no! Kuno, 3-1. I meant to say Ghoul couldn't find this. No gooning in SEL chat. The 2 players go there, and simply just awkward. They won't find it. 3-1. Montevallo, and off a great shot from Kuno. That's his 2nd of this game. Wait a minute, though. Opportunity might be in the net. Oh, he won't find it. Ghoul, maybe pinch. It won't fall. Kuno rips it downfield. Almost finds his 3rd. Will not just yet. Still 10 seconds left. Lego just trying to play the slow game, trying to give FSU a chance. That's a massive 50 from him. Montevallo, they've chalked this one up. They've stepped up. They win game 2 and 3. Down in crunch time, down in the last minute. I mean, huge performance from them. And Kuno kind of being the one who's just let it. Lego had a lot of opportunities, but unfortunately, he finds himself going 0 for 4 this game. But hey, it's a thought that counts, right? Kuno, 2 for 5. NK2, 1 for 3. 2 players who are playing great offensively and leading the way. But the biggest part is that when the lights are bright in SEL, we see so many teams write their own history. And what they do in those moments defines the seasons. And Montevallo, this may be a 1-5 game. This may be a game for the bottom of Group 2. But this is still team seasons on the line. And we are only in February. And your season ending I mean, school got back like maybe a month ago for some of these schools. And to have your season end this early, you just simply would hate to see it. But so far, FSU, they look good. They're close, but not close enough. And they find themselves, I'm going to count that as another 1-goal game because it basically came down to the wire until that extra goal came through. And we'll see what happens. Again, for those of you joining recently, hello, my name is DJ TJ. I am your solo caster for today. Unfortunately, Foof couldn't make it, but we're still having fun regardless. And so, FSU fans, you find your team down 2-1, backs against the wall, season on the brink of falling off the cliff, but they have a chance to force game 5. And it comes down to this game 4 coming at you right here. If it loads, that is. I think we're waiting on. There we go. Now we get game 4. NK2 finding wall. Oh, wait a minute. Big fake. That's a massive play. Ghoul's not ready. Matavalo soaring into that one. 1-0. It's quick. It's quick for sure. 10 seconds. Matavalo, their earliest goal of the series. And unfortunately, the FSU A team has entered the chat and they watch their boys fall down an early goal. Shout out Luigi, though. Storm has an opportunity to prove him wrong, though. Does get a touch over one. He will find Ghoul, and that's an awkward play, and Robo going for that, and not going to find anything there. Now Lego, he might find NK2, who might find the backboard, will not find the read. Storm, massive play downfield, but Montevallo, unlike FSU, they got a third man ready to go. It's Kuno, who also seems to be playing both sides of the pitch really well, and FSU, that's a massive demo there to give them a chance, but they will not convert in game 4. We hope it won't end up biting it. So far, nobody touching this ball, so I'm going to try and use the wall to his advantage. Will get over one. It leaves NK2 by himself, but it's a great touch from him, and he's got enough boost to get half a ceiling pinch. But it goes into Robo's hood, who gets over one. Lego. That's a great 50 from him. Now Ghoul trying to find the middle. It'll be a soft touch. Lego won't play it, but Kuno will. Storm, 3 jumps. Maybe not the advised play from the FSU A team there. Now we'll see NK2. Actually, he won't find it, but Ghoul will be sent flying. But wait a minute! Storm, counterattack, wide open! He won't hit it, but Robo will take it. Tie game! Not sure what happened there. I think Kuno just slowed to react there. Maybe didn't realize that a player was on him, and I'm a little worried that Storm missed that. But hey, I mean, we saw what happened. Lego missed his shots and still got the chance to win. So as long as you're putting shots on net, right? Right, chat? See Lego trying. Maybe find something middle. Actually, it might be Kuno, but either way, Kuno will be the one who gets credited with that. Now, wait a minute, Lego, what a touch from him, but FSU third man ready to go. That shot's back on net, though. It's so awkward. Nobody hits it. NK2 credited with the error. NK2 getting the credited role with the error. Apologies. Massive touch. That just goes on net, and if that's what it takes to score, you worry if you're FSU. Can't have those goals rolling in, especially with a chance to save it against the net right there. But if you're a Montevallo fan, you're ecstatic. They lose the first game almost convincingly, and then they come back, and they've stepped up in games 2 and 3. Haven't seen it overtime just yet. Would like it, though. But wait a minute. No, we won't get it. Wait, there's a chance. Storm. He will find that one after his teammate's the one who misses this time. Funny enough, Robo and Storm just switch roles. Robo misses the open net, Storm takes it. 3 minutes left to play. FSU fighting for their lives. So far, so good. That's a massive touch into their half, though. You really don't want to have that. You don't want to have this either. Why is that not on net for NK2? I'm not sure. Tunnel vision on the demo, but gets a great touch backboard. That's a massive read from who I believe was Storm, and now that's a great touchdown field to give Montevallo some time. Now Ghoul. FSU loves to find these passing plays midfield, but Montevallo, they're starting to read it. That's an awkward touch, though. Ghoul needs to win this and will, and Storm's got Lego breakdancing on top of him, who then finds the clear. Robo will take a touch in a second. Kuho, though, finding room for Lego, but wait a minute. That's a massive demo from NK to stop the FSU attack, because now there's nobody in sight, but wait a minute. Ghoul still has a chance to maybe get this dunk and will. Is there an FSU player? It's Robo over 2. Ghoul might try and find a redirect, maybe a double. NK will find it first, though. Robo ripping that one to corner. Storm just trying to get a bumper, a pass. Does find the middle. Ghoul. Bang! Right side. 3-2. FSU on a tear, trying to force game 5. Massive touch across. No third man for Montevallo, and a perfectly placed shot for Ghoul. Getting a little hot in here. Getting a little steamy in week 4. K2. Good kickoff, trying to get this Montevallo offense back on. They've been stagnant. They haven't had a really good attack in a little bit, ever since the beginning of the game. But now, wait a minute, that might change. Storm, though, massive touch, but it's rolling right back down. Lego does get under 2, but maybe looking for a pass instead of an instant shot. Smart play, but nobody there to follow. Storm, massive touch pass NK2, and now counterattack is on, but Lego gets there first. Ghoul will not get red. Maybe we'll find backboard. Kuno needs to touch it. Almost own goals, and what a save from him. Montevallo still alive. NK2 very much alive. Almost with that air dribble over 2, but only gets over 1, and now the counterattack back on for FSU, but wait a minute, NK2, open net, misses the double with 1:30 left. Montevallo on match point, they just need to find this, and they will go to the LCQ, but they don't find it. But wait a minute, NK's not done, looking for revenge. We'll get a bump, and Storm's going to take it away from his teammate. Still has enough time to get that ball. I'm shocked he's got enough time to make that play. But wait a minute. Lego looking for corner, and we'll find Robo instead. Does get the dunk. Is there a player inside? It's NK, but will not find it. That's a massive touch from Storm off of Kuho's back, and Lego won't get it. It's another open net, but massive bump. Now, Lego counterattack can maybe tie this up. We reached the last minute of play. Montevallo just need to win this game, and they go to the LCQ. But FSU must win this and game 5, and maybe they find a dagger here off the backboard. It's on net. NK's awkward. Nobody pushes. Robo does, though. Goes off the wall. Player bold enough to read. It's Storm, but Lego beats him to it. Last 30 seconds. NK, backboard. Kuno, net. Gonna be denied. Ghoul just trying to keep some pressure on. We're trying to actually take the pressure off, but Montevallo has a chance here. Corner is in use. NK, backboard, nobody's there! But wait a minute, Lego's got a chance. He doesn't dodge the bump, though. But Kuno does get one. You leave NK with the ball and the ceiling and a flip middle, and it's not in the net. 10 seconds left. Storm, good touch, but Lego might get to it first. Yes, he will. Will he flick? He'll be denied, though. NK needs to find a bang. It's an awkward touch, but wait a minute. Lego, open net, full boost, goes middle. Kuno, no! NK, corner. Can he keep it up? No, it's a miscommunication. Montevallo let it slip. Oh, my Lord. Welcome to week 4 of the SEL. Oh, that is a massive, massive slip for Montevallo. They give up 2 straight to FSU, and then golden opportunity there, but they won't find it. No OTs still, but we have had 3 one-goal games. Yes, I'm counting last game as a one-goal game. Don't cover my job. but what about that? How about this one? You get me as a solo caster, first of all, as a treat. Then you get this series as a treat, and we're going to 5 in our very first series. Game 5, FSU strong in chat. The fans have surged back. I see now Fries and Luigi. So FSU starting to get it back, but Montevallo still fighting. And now we're starting to get a few more new people. So I will re-throw this out there because I've said it enough. But for those of you who just got here, this is for the bottom LCQ seed in Group 2. And whoever loses this goes home. It's as simple as that. Your season's over in February. You don't even make it to the March Madness that is the SEL bracket. Yeah, you're right. I just said March Madness. The NCAA ain't got nothing on us. But which team's got something above the other? Game 5. Seasons on the line. Ghoul lines up across from Kuno. Across from NK2, who have been so aggressive this series, but have kind of found a little bit of a lull in Game 4. But who's going to step up? Will be Lego, who actually finds the backboard. Major dunk, but not on net. A very swift start to this one, and that's a major pinch, too, to give us a little bit of breathing room. And K2, that's a massive touchdown field. Storm's a little awkward, and maybe trying to find open space. Will find it. Makes Lego awkward, but Kuno not awkward. No corner read, though, but maybe there's a shot off. Actually, no, will be now. It'll be a clear from Robo, who pinch after pinch is coming out so far. Teams are awkward, and now Storm trying to lead the FSU counterattack. Wait a minute! Why is that ball in front of the net, and why is it not in it? Kuno somehow gets away with that one. Cool. Has to take a bump for that. NK finds the bottom corner. Lego finds the other one. 1-0. Montevallo, momentum quick, sends a player out the stadium and then finds two perfectly placed shots that two defenders won't say. The entire FSUA roster is in chat right now. That is, you love to see it. You love to see the support. The Montevallo fans thrilled for that one. FSU fans not as much, but still a very long game left to be played. I mean, we saw every single game come down to the last minute. Where is Montevallo? Kuno gets a touch off, and I guess he was third man. I'm not sure if someone got caught looking for a demo, but Storm stealing that goal from Robo, and I guess it doesn't matter. They tie it up regardless in the first minute. Ghoul and Lego, even kickoff, but Storm very quick to it. NK, a little awkward, you have to play this corner bounce. Will have enough boost to do so. Might even find a second, but not enough boost to do that. Now Lego in an awkward place, trying to get his way past three FSU players, but NK is going to make it easier finding a bump. And wait a minute, Lego, it's cooking a little bit. What a save from Storm, though. Ooh, NK. Very dangerous plays with no boost in front of the net. Now Robo might take advantage of it. Kuno, last man. Oh, no. Ghoul doesn't read it. NK, counterattack. He does get the double, but actually, wait a minute. He gets the follow and gets the mid boost as well and looks for the backflip, but won't find it. Wait a minute. Shot on net. Oh, massive touch from Storm. I don't think it would have been in, but would have been open for sure. And NK tries to stall, but that's awkward. Now Lego pre-jumps. Ghoul will not find it. That ball hovers dangerously in front. That ball does as well. Players just simply playing really conservative. You love to see the progression of teams in these situations. They can be so confident. You can have a team that might be reverse sweeping, but then they still look awkward. But one team that doesn't is Kuno and Montevallo. This ball hovering. NK shooting. Top side. Bang, 2-1. Kuno finds a great 50. That lime green Fennec. And NK finds the one open pocket. I believe Ghoul may have side flipped, but nonetheless, the pocket is there, and he finds the shot. 3 minutes left. Unless FSU's season, their lives in SEL in the spring, may expire, but they're not done just yet. This team won't go out with an absolute fight like that explosion right there. That might just start the attack. Ball goes middle, but Robo wasn't ready. Storm, he is though, but has to take a 50. NK does 51. It's wide open. Lego, look, Ma, no hands walking that one in. Wide open net. Unfortunate, just absolutely nobody there. 3 players for Montevallo, but not a single FSU player. Now Montevallo find a 3-1 lead. Sorry, I'm laughing because Luigi, FSU's very own Luigi, just said GG's. Not a lot of faith in the FSU roster, and they look fiery to start this game, and in all the games they've won, they've looked great, but they've been so inconsistent so far, and I'm not sure if that's a lack of coaching from FSU's A team, but maybe they won't even take credit for the loss. Maybe only the win, and hey, can't blame him, I guess. But Montevallo, 2 minutes left between clinching an LCQ spot. So far, they look good. NK's looked really good. Kuno fakes, open. Ooh, big fake from NK that almost works in his favor. Fakes him twice. Don't do it to him. Now Lego, very quickly to counter. Might find a pass to somebody, but where's the Montevallo second man? He is nowhere to be found. Kuno, though, finally on that ball, but now NK might get a chance to shoot. It's going to be a backflip from Ghoul that gives FSU a chance, but you need a counterattack, and you need it soon. We're almost down to the final 90 seconds of Game 5. Would love to see an overtime, but, you know, can't get what you ask for all the time. Is wait a minute, Kuno asks for the pass, might find the touch to a teammate. 3 players from Montevallo jump, and all 3 miss, and now FSU, another golden opportunity, but Ghoul's backwards, and now there's another chance. NK might find a shot, and Lego last stand back. FSU needs a dunk, does get that, but Robo's got to beat somebody. He will. It's going to go backboard. Next player, though, he's not there. Last minute, gets faked. NK misses the bump. Ghoul does get one downfield, and now Storm does get one. It's arguably an open net. It's top right. Ghoul, bang! 3-2. We're right here, right on the edge. So close to it. We won overtime, but FSU still has to find one more. But that's a beautiful shot from Robo, and a beautiful finish from Ghoul. And ladies and gentlemen, we're not done just yet. Chat wants OT. I want OT. I know Montevallo doesn't, and NK definitely doesn't. Ghoul, awkward, Guo, open, Lego, open, corner, not gonna find it. How is FSU alive? Storm, trying to lead the counterattack, maybe off of a pass, or maybe off a pinch, maybe off a fake. What is he doing? He still finds a way past NK. Ghoul backboard. What a save, who I believe was Lego. Now Lego on for a shot. Will get possession and the boost. That's massive. What a trade from Lego to delay. NK going middle. That's a golden opportunity, but Kuho doesn't get there. Sorry, Kuno gets the safe touch and does get the 50, and NK gets a great touch. 4-2. Woo! It's close. It's not over yet, but that's a massive touch from NK. We've said it so many times because it's what this week is all about. It's about who will step up. It's about who is going to carry their team over the regular season finish line. And FSU, they need something. They need a player or all three to step up or some combination. But it starts maybe with Robo beating NK, which he will. Storm has a chance, but opts for the shot instead. Lego has an easy save. He gets the touch. He doesn't. Storm. Oh, it's a great touch, but it's not on net. Massive time wasted. And as each minute wastes, FSU Gold, your last words will be a Game 5 loss. And it was so close, but as that ball hits the ground, Montevallo moves on, denying the FSU run. And unfortunately, that is the end of their SEL season. My lord. What a game. And for Montevallo, you look at the stat sheet, and I know what you're seeing on stream, but you guys don't get the full picture. Looking at what just happened in this last game, it was 56% ball possession and 62% field domination. And even worse than that, Montevallo had 3,400 more boost that game than FSU. So it is absolutely suffocating, and you hate to see it, but at least it came down to the wire. We were left with an absolute treat in this, and I'm glad it went to 5. Obviously, would have loved for it to keep going, maybe overtime, but we won't get it. But we may get it in the next game, and I'm very, very excited for the next one. We have 2 last seed fights tonight. You just watched the first one. Montevallo takes it, FSU goes home, and that's the end of their run. Montevallo has life. But now we switch over for Group 3, which is a group that has been an absolute mess. And I will talk about it while we have time before we switch over to the next game. But this group, you have UNCC, University of Tennessee, and Georgia State, who are all 6-1. And here's the breakdown. UTK beats GSU in 5. UTK loses to UNCC. GSU beats UNCC. So it is an absolute mess at the top, and it's a mess in the middle, and it's a mess at the bottom. It's the SEL fashion. What more would you expect out of this league? But the match we have next is going to be East Carolina, a 1-5 team who currently have the edge in the last playoff spot over the team they're playing, which is Full Sail Armada. So Full Sail Armada must win. ECU must win. It's the exact same scenario. Teams go home. But you viewers, don't go anywhere just yet. We'll be right back with that game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to week 4 of the Southeastern Esports League. I am your host, DJ TJ. We just came off of a fresh Game 5, a very thrilling series between Montevallo and FSU Gold, where we sent FSU home for good from the SEL spring season. Unfortunate loss for them, but a great win for Montevallo, who now find themselves in the 6th seed of their group, clinching an LCQ spot. And now we find ourselves in a very similar situation. We have Eastern Carolina Purple, the current 6th seed in Group 3, versus Full Sail Armada, the team that's on the outside looking in, the 7th seed. So it's going to be an absolute thriller. We will talk about these rosters as the series goes on, but I want to let these players show you guys what they can do. Will we get another Game 5? Will it be an easy sweep? This is Full Sail's debut in the SEL, and they could make the LCQ, but it comes down to this series right here. Basically, and Jelly Belly on the kickoff, and basically he's going to very quickly put ECU up 1. You don't get a break. Welcome back to the action. It's a great kickoff from him, and just absolutely simple shot from them. Very, very quick, 2 seconds. Gotta love it. I know Full Sail being the new team, they have so much to fight for, where you would think they don't have much to lose since they're the new team, but they've already come so far and now find themselves one more series away from making the next stage, something that not many programs in their first season get to do in the SEL. It's an extremely competitive league, and there's so much talent, which, speaking of that talent, I want to break down the rosters while you have a chance. You obviously have Full Sail Armada, another FS team, not FSU though, but Full Sail Armada, this Jelly Belly, Luquiba, I'm not sure how that's said, that's a close shot from, that's a close save from him actually, and then you got Pika holding down that third man spot, and you got basically Chief and Onyx, or Onyx is, we're just gonna go with Onyx, but he, I believe, is new to this ECU roster. I'm very familiar with basically in Chief. Chief's name in SEL last season was Chief Not Sober, probably up for name of the year in SEL in the fall. But so far, the name change. Maybe he's gonna feel quicker. Maybe he's a changed man. We will see what happens. But now, enough yapping. So far, the player's doing about the equivalent though, just kind of throwing the ball around the midfield until somebody decides to do something. But ECU has the early goal lead, so not too much of a rush on them. But for Full Sail, you gotta make something happen. That's a great demo to maybe get a counterattack going. We'll see Jelly, or Ray, we'll go by that. Trying to find something, and will find the net. We'll be met by Onyx instead. Cueva, not gonna find that one. Just kind of a massive bang downfield, and that's, we talked about this last series, but with these 1-in-5 matches, not a lot of people are sitting here like gritting their teeth about them, but these games are still so close, and there's still so much talent. And what is that from Onyx? There's the talent that we speak of. It's the second goal for Eastern Carolina. From the ceiling, off the wheels, wide open, gets the bump as well, just for good measure. 2-0. But back to the main point. There's so much talent in the SEL, and we love to showcase it every week. And there is some incredible matches going on, ones that we will try and keep y'all updated as this series goes on. But this one, like the rest of them, and this is the great part about the SEL, is that everybody's got something at stake. And you can tell with Full Sail's pressure right here, a massive touchdown field. Pika's just going to take a pinch off of basically, and it's just going to find the corner here. I mean, hey, no complaints. Starting to see the fans start to come in. Welcome all the new viewers. If you were not here for the first game, you missed a wonderful Game 5 between Montevallo and FSU Gold. And so far, this series is looking to do the same. I would love to have double Game 5. I am your solo host for today, DJ TJ. Pleasure to be here. You have seen me every week, but now you get to only see me this week, which may be good or bad, depending on who you are. Well, I will tell y'all what's bad right here is this opportunity for ECU. They will make do, though. Wait a minute, basically, maybe finds backboard. Won't just yet. See Ray maybe try and get a flick downfield. That's a great 50, and that's a double commit that may result in a counterattack, but Cueva still staying in. Basically, 13 boost, will find his way over 1. Now Onyx, very quickly, the next man on. Touch goes backboard. It's a little too light. What a touch. Full Sail's going to tie it up. Ray off the white Fennec, perfectly off the undercarriage. Oh, wait, sorry, off the top of the Fennec. perfectly off of it, over a player, wide open net. Just like that, like we mentioned, this one's got the potential to go the distance. I will say, basically, probably is one of the most interesting car designs we've seen on mainstream this season. That is a black and red decal with gold wheels and a gold octane. But hey, game is game, right? See, basically try and show his game. But Onyx might get to do it first. Wait a minute, is Chief reading this? Oh, it's close. And now Onyx looks for a bump. He does get one, basically. Backboard, but Ray does get the touch. But it's going to be LaCueva with a save. Wait a minute, basically's got a chance to put one on. This pressure for East Carolina, it's starting to build. We saw it in the first minute where they got a quick 2 goals. And then they kind of sputtered for a little bit. Again, you love to see how these teams decide to play. You wonder what the preparation is like for these rosters. You wonder if they're doing scouting and basically doing his with his 3rd goal. Off a great pass from Onyx, too. Has time to get to the back wall and then get it back out. Just too much time to give him, and he's going to make the Full Sail side pay. Eastern Carolina coming off of a very interesting fall split where, believe it or not, they actually made the playoff bracket. It was quite the run that they had. Oh no, would have been a dagger, and that's kind of where I was going. Is that they had plenty of daggers last season. They made it into the LCQ as one of the bottom seeds. And oh my gosh, wait a minute, they won't even give me time to speak. They're trying to prove me wrong, trying to not do that this time around, but. See LaCueva maybe finds a pass, and it's a fake, and LaCueva not going to find it. Golden opportunity for Full Sail, push to the wayside. We'll see Chief possibly making something happen. Flip reset over to Onyx. Onyx double, not going to fall. Basically, does find the left side, but another Full Sail double commit. Going to stall it all out. ECU gets possession once again. Chief, backboard, double touch. It's too far left. ECU with their 3rd or 4th golden opportunity to end this game, but Full Sail still with a breathing chance. Tika maybe trying to rip one downfield. He will try, but it's weak. And now Chief just trying to keep the pressure on, and LaCueva maybe going to get a counterattack. Might find it. He does find his way past 2. It's a ball rolling downfield with a few seconds left. Nobody's there, though. Where is the 2nd or 3rd man for Full Sail? And now that ball, it's still up in the air, but they're so awkward. But wait a minute, Weba's got boosted. It's another double commit, but it's a touch over Onyx. Ray not going to find the touch over the next one. And it's a close ending there, but ECU in the driver's seat. And now actually the time to talk about my point was that ECU had a wonderful playoff run last year to the point where they upset a 1 seed. They upset a 1 seed in Georgia State in the lower bracket last year. It was a crazy match. I believe it went to 4 or 5. And that was on my Twitch, so I kind of got to watch them kind of find their rhythm, and I know what this team is capable of, and they have to find it. And so far, the rest of the team doing pretty solid, but basically 530 points, 3 goals, 9 shots. 9 shots. Basically just single-handedly outshot the lobby. Well, almost. Onyx and Chief, his teammates, had 5, and then Full Sail had 4. As a team. So technically a tie, but ties the rest of the lobby in shots. So basically really carrying the weight here, but we'll see what happens. This is a very consistent league. There will always be some sort of crazy upset, crazy comeback. It's just inevitable on who's going to do it. And so far, ECU doesn't want to be the victim of it, but Full Sail would love it. So without further ado, the players, they hop into the cars, they hop into the driver's seats, fingers ready to touch that boost button, and now they will. Kickoff of game 2. I didn't get a chance to break down too many of the stats of last game, but I will say that ECU was in control heavily up until the last 2 or 2.5 minutes of that game. So Full Sail maybe a little slow to get warmed up here, but now they're starting off fresh. And that's a interesting double commit that may just lead to a goal, as basically almost finds his 4th, but will not. Ray opting to go ahead and hit backboard, and he'll get a bump, but the 2nd man gets demoed. But wait a minute, Pika has an open backboard. It's a soft touch. Ray dunk, though. Another opportunity for Full Sail, not going to fall. That's a really awkward touch from Onyx, though. It's going to be okay. Weba, not going to get that one. He'll fake for a teammate. Ray last man back, but in that white Fennec will warp it downfield. Now, Basically not going to turn. It's going to leave Lacueva with an opportunity. But he won't be able to do much with it. These teams not finding too much possession. ECU, they're finding a few passing plays like this one right here, but actually it won't be to Onyx. It'll be basically staying on, but he will get a bump for Sheep. That's what Full Sail's missing right now, is a little more coordination. And they gotta breathe, they gotta lock in here, they gotta find each other in the midfield, and Lacueva has a chance to do so again, but he just leaves that ball. No boost, can't really blame him, but gotta at least be somewhat threatening here, and now he will get dunked, trying to come back and make him another play to make up for it, but now Lacueva, awkward, but has enough boost to do something, and it's another rip downfield, another loss of possession for Full Sail. Great double touch comes out, the melee to a basically shot who does get under 2, but not in the net. Now basically trying not to bump his teammate, but Onyx gonna end up getting a clear back his way anyways, but it's gonna be Chief who takes it. Basically awkward, Lacueva. Uh-oh, it's awkward for the net, and Lacueva won't find the shot somehow. 4 players are awkward, and 3 of them whiff. The Onyx not gonna find it, but Lacueva will find Jelly, who finds the left corner. I'm not sure how this got in, but Full Sail find it. I think basically it was just, yeah, it's just awkward for him. He just overcommits. And apparently, chat, I hope you're not lying to me, but apparently it's Onyx's birthday. So happy birthday to Onyx. I'm not sure how old he is, but if you're 21 or 20, that's like 83 in Rocket League years. So hopefully not gonna have his season go out like this. Again, to remind everybody what's at stake, these teams, both of them must win to stay alive. It's simply win or go home. Basically doesn't want to do it. 4 goals for him, and they've all been beauts. What a shot from him. If someone does have what Onyx is actually turning, please let me know, because I'm sure I will have some joke that gets brought up about it. But what a great shot coming out from ECU. They find themselves back into this game. Now basically trying to find another goal. Ball drops straight down, but Pika's there. Now, very quick counterattack that's going to leave Chief awkward. He will not find basically, but will find someone who's not in his team. That's Pika. Now basically, though, finds Onyx, who gets dunked, and Full Sail starting to pick up the pace. On defense, they're really starting to make their strides of reading passing plays and clearing, but they have to find the offensive synergy. Ray, very awkward here. That's not the synergy we were talking about, but now Chief is going to try and show him how it's done. Doesn't get past Lacueva, though. Again, this Full Sail side, they look great on defense. But they just need to find a counterattack, because it's only a matter of time before you keep letting them double touch your backboard before they put a shot on, or maybe it's a pass from Chief. He tries to get it middle, but won't find it, basically. Of all the third mans to have, I definitely trust him. He's going to try and find a pass, but we'll find Pika. Does get a bump, though. It's actually going to leave Chief awkward, and almost a shot for Lacueva. Onyx finding one. Maybe finds a bump. Does find it! It's going to be a wide open net. Pave the way, ECU. Great job from Onyx. It's a great bump, and Lacueva tries to make the early play, knowing that the bump is coming, but just simply won't find it. And I believe we are getting a live update from The Big Way that King actually beat Kentucky. And if the group plays out the way that I believe it will, that means that King will clinch the first seed, and yes, they will. So there's madness across the SCL, and I'm currently checking to see if there's any other major upsets. There is some very interesting ones that I will wait and talk about after this game. But it is madness so far, and good on King. So King take a rough loss to Auburn and somehow find a way to take down the undefeated Kentucky. And you want to talk about someone who's undefeated? It's basically right now. But how about ECU? Bump after bump, opportunity after opportunity. It's not about the quality, it's about the quantity. And that's an absolute home run from Onyx, slamming a player out. Gotta love Rocket League's at the point where bump is the meta. If you play it, you hate it. But if you do it, you absolutely adore it. And if you're a caster like me, hey, I'm just here for Game 5. But we might get it, but FSU's got to start picking it up. And they get a chance to get an attack there off of Lacueva demo, but ECU very quickly on it. And wow, musty flick from Onyx. Basically, left side, Jelly Belly is stunned! Onyx, holy. Big play from him, and basically he just simply will find the open net every time, and he is on the verge of getting his second straight 3-goal game, but he's got 2 right now. which 5 goals in 2 games is a pretty good average. I see chat telling me that I'm pronouncing Onyx's name wrong, but please correct me, because I'm very confused, as Jelly almost got confused once again on the back end, and Chief has a chance to maybe get this dagger in, as it's a 3-goal game, so maybe dagger isn't the right word to use. Maybe it's more like a sword, as they might find it right here. Good touch, but not going to find it. Wait a minute, Full Sail's not done just yet. It's an open net if they can hit it, but it's an unfortunate misplay from Ray, and he won't find it. Onyxus. Thank you. That is the name. All right, good to know. Appreciate it. Hopefully that's right. Don't hate me. Shout out Fred for letting me solo cast. I promise I'm not throwing broadcast. But unfortunately, ECU, well, unfortunately, if you are a Full Sail fan, ECU not going to throw this game, and they may pick up one more for the road. Chief actually going to opt to leave it. And how about that? ECU up 2 briskly. I mean, they look good. They just simply look like the better team. It's another major win. These aren't just like small games. These are dominations. Basically goes 2 for 5. This time he doesn't outshoot the entire lobby, but he does outshoot the entire Full Sail team, as they had 5 shots. And then Chief goes 2 for 4 with 400 points. And then I will say it right this time. It's Onyxus. Onyxus goes 300 points and does go 0 for 4, but gets 2 assists. So everyone from ECU chipping in. And Full Sail has yet to have a player step up and fill those shoes. So it's getting down to the wire. You're already down 2-0. It's our last stream match of the night. I would hate to have to go so soon. And I would love for us to have maybe a game 4. Would be cool to see. Obviously, if you're a ECU fan, you don't want to see anything more than a sweep, and it would be massive for them to kind of put this exclamation mark on the season going into the LCQ, which ECQ is very familiar, or sorry, Holy. ECU very familiar with it, and they're very familiar with making upsets, and this game might not be an upset, but they're looking to take it in 3 anyways. Let's go to game 3. Ray and Chief. Fairly even kickoff, but does end up getting slammed off the wall of the ECU side, but not going to find the back of the net. Pika just kind of stuck awkward trying to find that shot, and Ray going to try and find a pass, but nobody's there. Laqueba maybe getting a little too far up, and now basically might find, oh my gosh, it's his 6th goal in 3 games. He is on fire. He just simply finds the open part of the net every time against this Full Sail team. Well, how about that? If you're an ECU fan, it takes your boys 18 seconds. And they're already looking like they're going to take game 3. But wait a minute, Full Sail's not done just yet. It's a great dunk from Ray, but is there a second man? No, he's getting bumped. Now third man, Laqueba's awkward. No. Let's see. Onyxus. He's going to go for the musty. It's a close one. Gotta make sure I say the name right as well. Now, wait a minute! There he is! I'll say it right this time. Rips it top right. Great shot. Holy. 58 miles per hour right in front of the net off the pinch. 40 seconds in, just about. Again, ECU, you're starting to run away with it, and this is the point where teams have to make or break. Full Sail is their first season in the SCL, and it wouldn't be an absolute travesty oh no! Speaking of travesty, what happened? Chief just puts this on net. It's not a bad shot. And it's own goal galore. It goes off of Pika and Ray multiple times and just gets absolutely slammed at 70 miles an hour. Uh-oh. Wait, player rejoins? Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here. Chief has left the match. I believe the rule is to... I don't know. You know what? Hey, I'm not league admin, and Full Sail almost gets a goal out of it, but they will not. And I believe the players are going to play on. Hey, welcome to the SCL. That's really all I can say. I don't know what you want to order, but we got everything. We got tech issues. We got upsets. We got ballers like Laqueba getting Full Sail's first goal. It's a great one at that too. Reflip to get there, and then just barely uses his boost to get that touch in. Nixus can't find it, and Full Sail, big little mess for ECU with players getting kicked out, but They don't seem to be complaining, so again, I guess we're going to play through it. Chief does demo once, going to give Onyxus plenty of time. Pika's going to rip one middle, but is there a player ready? It's Ray, who does beat one, but Chief has plenty of time. We'll take a flick, will not get dunked. Great flick from him, now Pika finds himself so awkward. Ray is the third man there, and he just simply can't get back. Chief, it's too easy. I mean, how about that? Just walk it down. If it's going to be that open, why not? 4-1 in Game 3 for ECU, and unfortunately, this is the last regular season SEL stream, but it may end in a 3-0. It may end in a sweep. As it might end in, oh, G finds his third. Oh, what a beaut. 74 miles an hour. Dead center. Holy rip, that one. And they're starting to run away with it, like I said. At 3 minutes left. It's still a lot of Rocket League left to play, but it would take quite the full sail change. And now it might start off Laqueba maybe finding an open shot or maybe a dunk. Oh, what a save from Basically. That would have for sure opened this game back up a little bit, but he slams the door shut, and maybe Onyxus not going to find one. Now Laqueba maybe finding a pass, does flick it middle. Ray does get a touch center. Is there a player there? Oh, not a full sail player. It'll be Onyxus going to corner. Basically, going to use that same corner to get out. Will dunk Laqueba, but now Ray going for net. He was counting on the demo and the bump, but is he going to count on this wide open net? Oh, Chief almost slots it behind, but it's a great force play from from a full sail defender. I keep seeing FSA. We don't call them. That's a full sail armada. Some respect on their names, but they got to earn it. Down 1-5 right now, 2-0 in the series. So far, still a lot of Rocket League left to be played, but after we said that last time, it's been a full minute with no goals. Ray, not too much boost, but enough to maybe find a teammate. It's miscommunication. Basically, wide open double touch. Another dagger misses. Oh, wait a minute. It's a wide open net, though, but Onyxus won't find it. Chief, it's too awkward. Is Basically there. No. He's waiting patiently. We'll get this one. Maybe he might find a pass, but it'll be Ray instead. Weba, oh no, he misses, and Onyxus will grab his second. All three players of full sail just caught in the corner, and Onyxus just simply will capitalize. He continues on. He simply continues on, the birthday boy. Gonna get his goals. Weba, double touch, it's getting close. Full sail showing a little bit of life. But with misses like that and opportunities that might develop out of this one, well, they do get a good stop, but they gotta get something going quick, or else this game just simply will get out of hand, as it is technically already out of hand. But wait a minute, there's an open opportunity. If Ray can slot it in, what a save from Onyxus, and what a touch from Basically. Double commit does come out for ECU, but counterattack still on. Weba so awkward, leaves it in front of his net. And somehow, it's not in. Basically not going to get a dunk, but the pressure's still so demanding. And it's wide open! Make it Brazil on the SEL stream. You just hate to see it. You hate to see it in full sail. And hey, crazy things have happened. There's still a minute. I'm not going to count them out just yet. I'm on the copium side, as always. I'm here for the madness. But it's not looking too hot. And again, obviously, we've had a lot of the mainstream viewers come back as the series has gone on, and I hate that y'all are coming into a sweep. But this is the end. And that's going to be an 8th, and it looks like that full sail is tapped out. And not only are they tapped out of this game, but they'll be tapped out of the season as well. If ECU hits double digits, you got to sing happy birthday. I don't know if we're singing happy birthday on mainstream. Might have to get the SEL choir on that one. We'll make it work. Maybe Big Wade could be a part of that one. Well, unfortunately, Wade is not a part of this game. At the full sail, they hate that. But they might find a goal, but no, not even pity goals. But wait a minute, Laqueba's got a chance to dunk, but double commit from ECU is enough to hold it off for now. And now Chief going for the 9th goal for his team. Over 1, maybe over 2. Pika awkward, and as Onyxus going for a demo immediately, even up 8-1. And that's the dedication That's the dedication that you need out of your team. This LCQ as Full Sail does find one for the road, and it's a long one as, again, this is going to be the end. Unless we see absolute madness happen, which might involve admin adding a few goals to the Full Sail side, but hey, I didn't see it, right? But unfortunately, in all seriousness, this is an amazing win for ECU. They look so confident. They very clearly distinguish themselves as one of the better teams in their group. Granted, they do find themselves at the bottom, but it's a competitive bottom. It's one that did come down to the end of the season, and it's one that maybe when we were doing predictions, we weren't exactly sure how easy it was going to be for them. But they're going to show everybody that is how you take care of business the Eastern Carolina way. 3-0 off of an 8-2 GG's. Wow, just simply wow. It's an absolute stunner to end off the regular season. It's a wonderful game from ECU, and here's how it broke down. They won the first game. It was 3-2. They got started late, but put it together when it mattered, and then Full Sail tried to come back in game 2, but ended up being 4-1, and then they passed it to the next person and doubled it. 8-2 in game 3. And unfortunately, again, that is the end of FSU's run. So big thank you to Full Sail. I keep on getting the FSs. It's been a long day. I'm solo casting, but we're out here. We're having a good time. Big shout out to all the viewers for supporting tonight. And the SEL, we are still in the regular season. There are still games we're currently waiting to finish up. The biggest news is Kane clinches first seed. Cumberland clinches first seed. Buds at GSU clinches first seed. And BPC clinches first seed. And now with Kentucky losing, there is a singular undefeated team left in the SEL. They have a game record of 21-2, and that is BPC, the newcomers in Group 4. And they have looked amazing, and they are the only team who hasn't dropped a game. So it's a madness in the SEL. It's what we love about this season. I am so happy that I've gotten to do every single regular season broadcast this year. It's been a pleasure. And real quick, before we kind of wrap up and talk about it, I do want to really quickly go over stats. ECU just simply wiped the floor. Basically averaged 500 points a game. Chief averaged 500 points a game. Onyxus averaged almost 400, but he also almost had a goal a game. But his two teammates basically has 2.3 goals a game in 3 games. And Chief had 2. And it's just, they played so well. They played so well, just completely top to bottom. They dominated. They had ball possession. They had that advantage. They had the 60-40 split for field domination and had 1,000 more boost on average than, in total in the 3 games. But y'all, it has been an absolute pleasure to be here. But the great part is that the SEL is not done. There is still so much Rocket League left to be played. There's so much madness, so much chaos. And I'm sure that we're going to see more of that chaos happen, unfortunately off stream, but I'm sure we'll see it happen. So do be keeping in touch with the league. There is so much to be discovered, so many teams looking to prove themselves, and you will see it very soon. This has been the regular season of the SEL 2024 Spring Split. There is still so much on the line, so many land points, and it'll be so fun to watch it all unfold. But I have been your solo host, DJ TJ. It's been a pleasure, and I will see you all for the LCQ hopefully very soon. Y'all have a good night.